fucking cats. Sorry about that. Hey, how's it going, sexy felines? My name's M.C.I.K. or CJ, but you guys already know that. Welcome back to another Warframe video, guys. Today we're back here, and update 19 part 2 is here, Specters of the Rail. I'm excited to get into this. Today I'm going to be telling you guys all the new things that it dropped in the new update, what it gave us, some of the rework, some of the new designs of new things that it's including the star chart, and of course also the market. I'll be getting into everything today, so why don't you guys sit back, relax. You guys already look relaxed. You guys are sitting on the couch, you're sitting on the potty, whatever you're doing. Did I just say potty? Fuck me. So yeah, I'm going to be going over all the stuff. There's a lot of new things to cover in this update, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm trying to make this video as soon as I can, but I also wanted to take a little time to kind of look at the stuff first before I tell you guys what it does and what it is. And holy shit, they can walk around in this fucking space! So, yeah. What's up, Trump? So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we're going to start off with the very first thing in the update that I want to tell you guys about. And that, of course, is the new star chart that was added. Oh. So they've been meaning to change the star chart for some time now, and they finally have got around to doing it. This looks, in my opinion, a lot better. It is a little bit confusing at first if you don't know. Ooh, look at that. Sorry. If you don't know what you're doing, but for new players, it's going to be very helpful. It's very easy to follow, and especially when you're going and progressing in the missions. Let's say, of course, you start at Mercury. You're here at Mercury, and you can see here it says to Venus, so you go right over to Venus. And it's just an easy way to progress in the star chart. And it also just looks really nice. You can kind of see what missions are on the planet. You can see which ones, of course, are, as you can see, Fassa. He's inside of the ship. So I think it's really helpful. It kind of makes things a little bit, explains it a lot better. Also, for the Archwing missions, you guys can see now they have little side missions here. The Archwings are the ones that are in the space. I thought it was kind of cool too. The Vesper relay, the one that was originally there when the relays came out. It's kind of fucked up. Little details like that. I like little details like that. But yeah, basically everything's the same. Everything is pretty much this is the same, except for a couple things, and I'm going to go over those today. But I also wanted to point out this. This is really handy. A lot of people were getting confused about Earth and how the moon is, tied in with Earth. It's a separate thing now, so I like that. After done with all the Earth missions, it'll take you, and it'll see right here. It says right here, you can go to the moon. You click that, and it'll pop you right here. This is its separate. Planet. It's the moon, of course, but yeah, you have all these different nodes now. You can it just kind of makes things easier to understand for new players. The derelict is about the same thing too. I believe you still use keys, as you can see here. The only thing that's really different, and I mean really different, this is going to be a little bit confusing for a lot of people that don't understand this. I'll try to make this understandable in the best way possible. So if you go over to the void, as you can see now, things are a lot different anymore. There's no more T4 interceptions. There's actual names, and these names are within the void. So there's a really interesting way now to actually get items, that you want to actually obtain in the void. You don't get them in the void anymore, actually. You open them up from relics. Now, the way you get these relics are from missions within this area, the void, or just void. So you go play in a mission, and when you play this mission, you should get a relic. And what these relics looks like, you can actually go exchange these relics and pop them open. And inside, you have a chance to get one of the items. And you're probably wondering, how am I going to know which item I'm going to get? Well, I'll show you guys that in just a second. So if you click over here, my head, oh my god, my head is a little bit derpy. They might need to fix that. If you click over here on this one right here, these are the void fissures. These void fissures are basically missions that you can go on to get the rewards basically you need. So this is going to be, these are kind of like the tiers, tier 3, tier 4, tier 2, tier 1, all that stuff. And of course, it'll tell you what faction you're going up against. So for an example, we're going to click the small one, the T1 or whatever it is. We're going to click on this. It'll take us over to the mission that we need to use our relics. Like I said, guys, you get the relics from the void. The void is no longer, the place that we thought it was. It is an actual planet now, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. You just go on those missions, and on those missions, you get the relics. And as you can see, you can click each of these relics, and you can see the rewards that you can get. So we'll start off with this one, the Lift F1 relic. The rewards that you have an option to get are Fang Prime, Blade, the Paris Prime Blueprint, Foreman Blueprint, kill yourself, Odonanata Prime Blueprint, Sindo Prime Blueprint, and the Fragor Prime Blueprint. Of course, the chances are get slim and slim as you go down, but the more you play it, higher chance you'll get to get these rare items. So all you do is go for equip the mission, you equipped it, and it'll start the mission up for you. Alright, so when you hop over into the mission, it's going to be a normal capture mission, but you're also going to hear something special.
Watch out. I'm detecting a void fissure nearby. Do Do you have a matching relic?
So the void fissures are basically the things that are going to be able to open up the relics, and the relics are, of course, that we want to open those up because we want to get the prize or the reward inside, and hopefully it's a good one.
You found the fissure.
There it is.
If you have a matching relic, you can start the reaction now. Just
Yes.
make sure you're ready for what comes next.
So there it is right there. There's the fissure. It's like the void fissure. We're going to give it our... There we go. Expend the void relic. So we're going to shove it in right there.
The reaction has started. Assume defense.
Okay, there we go. So now it's our time to defend because a shitload of Orokin and the Corrupted are about to be coming over our ass. That sounds really gay, but that's okay. And basically what you do is you try to kill the nullifiers. When you kill the nullifiers, they will drop these reactants. And you can pick those things up, like so, and you bring them over to there. As you can see, now it's at 10%. So you only have to do this 10 times. So that means you got to kill 10 nullifiers and fill this fissure up 10 times. Sometimes they don't drop it. I guess they don't drop it 100% all the time. But that's okay. I guess really any of them can drop it. I guess I thought it was just the nullifiers. I guess it's any of them. And I do believe you have a time limit in order to fill this thing up. If you don't do it in the time limit, you're fucked. But thank God we just did it. Bam! And we just got an unidentified item. So we're going to go find out what that item is. Alright. So we got the reward. It was a Paris Prime blueprint. Kind of sucks, but it says you can either conserve your own reward or select one of your squad members' reward, which would you like to duplicate. And if you're in an actual squad, there'll be other options. You can choose to take those instead of the one you got. So I think that's nice. You can kind of choose your reward out of the options that you have. So that's nice. And of course, you also get these void traces. I'm not sure what they do yet, but I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later. But yeah, that's the new void system. That's how you get the rewards. Alright, felines, we're going to be jumping around a lot today, so bear with me. Moving on to the next thing we're going to be talking about, that is, of course, the new melee, the Okina? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It really does bring out my inner Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. God damn, look at these things, man. It's fucking awesome. This is what you need. These are ninjas in space. And just now, 3 years later almost, they finally got these fucking things. Oh, man. Hey, worth the wait. Also, I want to point out a small little detail. They actually holster these things. Look at that. Fancy. I like that. You can kind of see your holster style. Oh, and you can change the way you holster. Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking cool. But it's 20 platinum. How about, fuck you. Okay, so continue with the video. Anyway, these things are brand new, and I'm honestly loving the way they look. Let's see for stats. So for stats-wise, they have 20 slash damage, which is pretty alright. Status is 15. That's great. Status is always good to have in there. Not a lot of critical chance, only 5%. Critical damage is 1.5, which is pretty mediocre. But yeah, 20 isn't too bad for slash, so... I do believe there is a new stance mod for it. I'm almost 100% sure. And there it is, Spin a Needle. And for some reason, it does not fit the polarity, so they're just asking you, they're just begging you to forma. The attack speed is 1.8, which is 1.08 actually, which isn't that bad actually. I'm gonna put a Fury on just to see how fast. 1.41. Damn it, that is a nice attack speed. So let's go try this out. Ooh, very fast. Ooh, that stealth attack is nice. Okay, let's try the combos out. We got E, holding E, 2 E's and a pause, and forwards E. Damn, a lot of fucking combos. Let's try the hold E, pause, and the forward. Let's just try the pause and the hold. Okay, so it's got a little jolt. You can jolt forward. Alright, I'll start with holding E. Ooh, that's probably my favorite one. But actually, you know, I think my favorite one is the one where we fucking flip. Look at this shit. This is Ninja Turtles all the way. Look at that fucking shit, man. Woo! It's gonna definitely need some forma though, because you guys can tell it doesn't have enough polarity slots. But definitely, I see a lot of potential in this one, man. All right, moving on to the new redesign of the market. So if you go over to the market, as you guys can see, it is completely reworked. In my opinion, I was surfing through a little bit. In my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a little bit complicated, and you gotta get used to it. People say it's gonna be easier because now you can search stuff up instantly and get exactly because you got the categories here. I kind of liked it the way it was, but I guess, you know, I guess things need to be updated once in a while. So yeah, it's kind of nice. It's new. I guess people are enjoying it. I don't know. My opinion is I'm not a huge fan of it. But if you want to go like find, let's say Atlas, you just go to Warframes, and you go straight to Warframes. These are the subcategories. You want to go in here in subcategories. But if you want to go straight Warframes, and just click on Warframes. It's made a little bit simple now. I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more for Warframes. As you can see, if you go here, let's say you don't want to pay $375 for fucking Ash, and you want to figure out how to get the blueprint. It's different now. There is no more blueprint things. The way you gotta do it is if you don't want to buy it for platinum, purchase it for platinum, you can click on the little cute little build option, the credit option, the cheap man's way, and you can purchase the blueprint there. Also, there's a related option now. If you click on related, you can see things that are related, which I guess that's kind of related. Ash, Immortal Skin, and Suck and Syandana. Yeah, that Dragon mod pack, not related at all. So yeah, there's just a new upgraded version of the market, which is kind of nice. Everything's sort of organized a little bit better and in categories now, so that's good. I'm sure when I start using it more, I'll get the hang of it and get the feel for it. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, your Kubros can now actually follow you around the ship. They can kind of roam your ship free. They're a little bit needy, as you can see. They kind of follow you, which is kind of annoying, but, it's kind of cute. So yeah, they can roam free in the ship now. That's kind of nice. Speaking of companions, you guys have all been waiting for it. I've been waiting for this shit for a long time. Fucking Kavats. So yeah, the cats are here. The Kavats are here. They actually have a starter kit, which I think I'm going to buy. I don't know. I don't actually know the way to get the Kavats yet. I'm not actually entirely sure. So I'm just going to buy the starter kit, if you don't mind. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if you search up Kavat, you get all the things here. You got genetic codes. You have masking kits, which I think I'm going to buy that. And I don't know. Is there actually a separate location? Ooh, I might have to get the upgraded segment. Yeah, I definitely have to get that. Is there a different location where you incubate these things now, the Kavats? Because this is an incubator, but it says it's only for Kubros, as you can see. Or I don't know. Maybe it is. It just says Kubro breeding. There is no Kavat section, even though I did just buy a fucking $95 thing. Starter kit. I don't know, guys. Leave a comment. I'm not entirely sure how to breed Kavats just yet. I did buy that, so whenever you guys let me know, that'd be awesome. I'm not actually sure. Or maybe I have to do some little bit of researching. A new thing they also added is like the holstering. Like I talked about earlier, the holstering animations. You can holster weapons now in any fucking fashion you want to, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So as you can see now, there are different ways. Usually, to think that there's only 2 separate ways for each weapon. That way you can hold things. Different holster animations. So of course you have the Great Sword reverse holster, which is on your back as always. That's a little bit derpy. I don't know what the fuck you're doing there, son. And then of course there's the standard holster, which is basically down the side of your leg. They look like they could use some work on. Don't think they're ready just yet. Give it a hot fix or two, you know what I mean? Finally, last but not least, we're going to talk about the last thing, and that is probably the most important one out of all of this entire update, is the Archwing. Archwing has been updated quite a bit, just an overhaul of all of it, and we're going to check all of that out right now. Anyway, we're going to go hop over into an Archwing mission on Venus. So as you guys can see, instantly everything is a lot different. The movements are much more smoother, so you move a little bit to the left, to a little to the right, you're going to be tilting to the axis of the way you tilted. Also, there's no more all of that weird shit on your screen, the crosshairs. It's just a simple crosshair now, one in the middle. That's basically where you're firing. Much more simple, to the point. And the movements seem like they flow better. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it looks a little funny at first because we've been used to the original one, but I mean, when you boost it, it looks pretty fucking dope. I think that's one of the problems that people had, is that the field of view was so zoomed out very far with the original layout of this. And now it's very up close and personal, kind of close to the frame, kind of like how it is when you're usually playing missions. Maybe people will like that and they'll receive that. But of course, when you're boosting though, you're pretty far away from the screen like usual. I don't know. It seems more fun for me, more action packed. I don't know if it's just me, but it does feel like it's a little bit harder to control in tight spaces. That could be just me. I don't know for sure. It definitely feels nicer to play with this way. It feels more... It flows better. I don't know why. It's hard to describe. You guys you'll have to try it for yourself. So yeah, Archwing has been a whole overhaul. Just everything has changed about how it looks and stuff, how it moves. Also, last thing on Archwing, and that is, of course, the very brand new Archwing that just came out, the new class, and I'm going to go show you guys right now. There's the Odonata, and there is now the new one right here. It's supposed to be like the healing class, kind of, which it looks very nice. So if we go take a look at the abilities, these are the abilities for the brand new Archwing. Watchful Swarm. Basically what this does is it makes drones around your Warframe until an ally goes in front of enemy fire. It'll intercept it and save your friend's ass. Benevolent Decoy. It makes a beacon, and all of the enemy's fire that gets drawn into that is going to be converted over into healing. And it pulses out and heals your teammates, which is fantastic. Warding Grace. This is a fantastic one. This one basically, it nearby enemies slows down quite a bit. It also makes it so your allies cannot get affected by status. Last but not least, Vengeful Rush. All the damage is transformed into energy. So all the damage that is inflicted onto you guys are, players, teammates, is converted into energy, and it also, abilities gain enhanced range, duration, and power, strength, basically. Affects the Warframes and nearby allies. So that's an awesome 4 abilities, to be honest. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys think this is something enough? You think this is enough for Warframe players to get back into Archwing? Excitement enough for people to start playing Archwing again? I don't know. I might start playing a little more just to see how it is. Okay, that's about it. There is one last thing I want to say. This is the new area. It says a segment or is required, and I'm pretty sure this obviously has to do something with the void. As you can see, a relic is there. I don't know what it is for yet. I'm sure time will tell. I might make another update video talking about all the stuff that I left out. It just came out, so we'll have some time for, talking over some new things and figuring out what all the things are that we missed. I don't know. It could be for the Kavats. Who knows? I don't really know for sure yet where to incubate the Kavats. We'll find out sooner or later, I'm sure. Don't you guys worry. But yeah, if you guys know what this is, leave a comment. I'm fucking confused as shit. I know it has something to do with the void and with the relics. I know that for sure. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. This has been a little bit of talking about the new update in Warframe that just came out. Go try it out for yourself. I don't know when consoles are going to be getting it. Hopefully sooner than later. Stay calm, consoles. It'll be there sooner than later, hopefully. I really hope it does. I feel so bad for you guys. Have an awesome day. Love you guys. I'll see you guys out for tomorrow's video. Stay sexy. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe today to join the Feline Pack. And I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. Have an awesome day. And peace out.